You smell the copper tang of blood before you even see the body. The Mexican desert sun beats down on your neck, but your blood runs cold. There is no turning back now. Level 1. You are 20 years old. You spend your days soldering microscopic wires in a dusty Culiacan electronics repair shop. The air always smells like burnt rosin and grinding despair. Your mother cannot afford her diabetes medication. The landlord threatens eviction every single week. You have a unique and quiet skill. You understand frequency scanners. You crack radio encryption better than anyone in your neighborhood. One suffocating afternoon, a man in a spotless white truck pulls up to the shop. He wears gold rings and smells like expensive cologne. He hands you a thick stack of crisp pesos. He just wants you to modify a batch of Baofeng transceivers to bypass police frequencies. You take the money without asking a single question. Now you are a halcon. You are a street-level lookout for the Sinaloa cartel. You stand on the corner of Avenida Obregón. The blistering sun bakes the cracked pavement. You have a modified radio hidden inside a torn backpack. You watch the endless flow of traffic. You report the movements of state police and military convoys. You use encrypted grid codes. You use technical terms like point alpha, sweeping vector, and blind squelch. The pay is absolutely massive. It is more cash in 1 week than your father made in 5 grueling years. You tell your mother you received a major promotion at the repair shop. You lie straight to her face. You hide the wads of dirty bills inside the hollow walls of your bedroom. You patch the drywall so she never finds out. You think you are smart. You think you are completely safe. Level 2, you graduate from holding radios to moving actual product. You are a smuggler now. You ride shotgun in heavy armored trucks heading north toward the American border. You sit on top of millions in cocaine hidden in welded false compartments. Your driver is a veteran named Hector. Hector is a giant with a badly scarred face. But he rescues stray street dogs. He feeds them raw meat by hand. He spends half his cartel cut paying for his little sister to attend a private nursing school in Mexico City. He speaks softly to you. He shares his homemade tamales during the long desert drives. You start to think there is honor among thieves. You think these are good men in a bad situation. Then a rival gang intercepts your route. The gunfire shatters the bulletproof windshield. Hector does not blink. He hands you a loaded automatic rifle. He points to a civilian car caught in the crossfire. He tells you to eliminate the witnesses. A mother and her teenage son are trapped inside the sedan. They are screaming and covering their heads. You pull the trigger until the magazine clicks empty. The recoil bruises your shoulder. You watch the glass shatter into dust. You watch the bodies slump over the bloody dashboard. Hector pats your shoulder. He gives you an ice-cold beer. You drink it. The liquid tastes like ash and copper. You accept the thick blood on your hands. You accept it because the cartel pays you enough to buy your mother a sprawling new house in a gated community. Level 3, you prove your brutal loyalty. You are promoted to a full-time sicario. You are a hitman. You hunt men for a living. You use encrypted burner phones and stolen sports cars. You use clean weapons and dirty tactics. But your mind begins to permanently fracture. You do not sleep anymore. When you close your heavy eyes, you hear the sound of that civilian car engine idling. You hear the screams fading into total silence. You sit in expensive steakhouses, but you only face the door. You scan the emergency exits before you even look at the menu. You memorize the layout of every room you enter. You check under your car for GPS trackers every single morning. Every time your secure phone buzzes, your heart hammers violently against your ribs. You physically flinch at the sound of a dropping plate. You immediately reach for a pistol that is permanently tucked into your waistband. Your personal life disintegrates. Your girlfriend packs her bags. She leaves you standing alone in the hallway. She says you look at her like she is a target. She says your eyes are dead and totally empty. You let her go. You know that being near you makes her a walking liability. You live completely alone. You inhabit a sterile luxury apartment. You tape the blinds shut. You are surrounded by high-definition security cameras and loaded weapons. Level 4. You survive the brutal street wars. You are a plaza boss now. You are a cartel lieutenant. You control a massive border crossing sector. Millions of dollars in pressed fentanyl pills and bricked cocaine flow through your hidden checkpoints every single week. You manage accountants and safe houses. You wear imported tailored suits. You bribe local judges with duffel bags of cash. You pay off police chiefs and corrupt politicians. You are supposedly untouchable in your city. But the absolute power is a terrifying illusion. You realize you are entirely expendable. The supreme bosses hidden in the mountains do not care about you. They only demand higher profit margins and lower local casualties. You miss a monthly shipment quota because of a massive border patrol raid. The very next day, a 22-year-old kid named Mateo arrives at your compound. He is fast. He is hungry. He is perfectly ruthless. He does not flinch at the horrific things that keep you awake at night. He smiles when he tortures informants. You see the way the upper management looks at him. They are actively grooming him. They are preparing him to take your plaza. You desperately want to walk away. You want to take your hidden millions and vanish into a quiet coastal town in Europe. But nobody ever retires from the Sinaloa cartel. There is no resignation letter. If you try to run, they will find your mother. They will find your ex-girlfriend. You are trapped in a gilded cage built of dirty money and dried blood. Level 5, you survive to 30. In this brutal and unforgiving business that makes you an ancient man. You sit on the wide stone balcony of your heavily fortified compound. You watch the blood-red sun set over the endless Sonora desert. You have more dirty money than you could ever spend in 10 lifetimes. But you cannot spend a single peso of it without constantly looking over your shoulder. Mateo stands in the courtyard below. He is meticulously cleaning his assault rifle. He stops and looks up at you. His dark eyes are flat and completely empty. They look exactly like yours did 10 years ago. He gives you a small, knowing smile. You realize the ultimate and final truth of the cartel. You are not a king. You are not a boss. You are just a ghost waiting for someone to put a bullet in your head. The massive wealth did not buy your freedom. It only funded your inevitable execution. You close your eyes. You listen to the dry desert wind howling through the compound walls. You wait for the encrypted phone to ring one final time. This story is fiction, but cartel lieutenants are real people. Leave a comment and subscribe.